So the Kings and Sharks, this is pretty much, you could say, your second team because you've been in LA for a while.
Yeah,
you support them, though.
I do support them. No, I like them a lot. I love them. I mean, I really like following them. I like Bob Miller, who does their television. It's a totally different type of hockey. You want to talk about the Providence Bruins and the Boston Bruins being similar. What we're seeing in the West Coast series right now, the Kings and Sharks, so different from the Bruins and Rangers.
How so? Not as physical?
Well, yes and no. I mean, not as tight physical.
Rafi Torres aside, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, not as, I would say almost more physical, but less tight, a lot looser. So the physicality that's coming in the Rangers-Bruins is not like in the corners and against the boards as it is in the neutral zone. And that's what makes that game, even more interesting. But you're seeing stuff in the Sharks and Kings, which is happening against the boards, in the corners, in the trapezoid. I mean, all that sort of tough hockey that goes on, but the rest of the ice is wide open.
Jeff Carter looked fantastic yesterday. Yeah. The Kings were down. They were up 2-0. Sharks go ahead 3-2. The defenseman who had the goal, and then he had a delay of game. You think it went off?
Yeah, it looked like it hit Jeff Carter
yeah.
when it went. I mean, it really did. I would be so angry if I was
a
Sharks fan because of that. Because first of all,
well, then it was a 5-on-3.
I don't know how much I like that penalty anyway. I think it
delay a game?
Yeah, it didn't used to be. I mean, it's a fairly new NHL rule.
I think I'm in favor of it.
I think it needs to be a judgment call. Like, I think it should be a little bit like icing. Like, I think the ref should say whether it was intentional, whether it was delay of game or not. Because some of those are just incidental. It bounces out like a foul ball. You know? And I think they need to give the referees a judgment call.
So if you're saying,
I think if it's a judgment call there, if it happens incidentally, then the ref can say play on, and then a game like that shouldn't end on a call that had nothing to do with hockey.
Well, it didn't end on that call.
No, it didn't.
But
it was a two-man. It was a 5-on-3. They scored 2 goals in 22 seconds or something. So it's that's enough to convince me that in the playoffs they should try doing it in some of the exhibition games next year.
That's interesting because I never really thought about it like that. I always just thought about it as, well, you know what? Sucks to be you. You hit it over the boards, and you know what?
It's an annoying penalty.
penalty.
You know the rule, but you're not. You're trying to bounce it off the boards. You're trying to bank it. There are times, and that's why they made the rule, where people they would just dump it, to get out of.
What was that rule instituted?
It was 8 years ago, would be my guess.
Oh, 8 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm always wrong about that, so it's probably like 12 years ago. But
okay.
I think
So for all we know, it could have been instituted when hockey was around.
No. I know it's one of the new rules, but I always the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, I feel like, started 3 years ago.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays?
Yeah,
gotcha.
So the Mariners were like 12 years ago they started.
Jonathan Quick was fantastic as well. 26 playoff wins.
But here's the thing. He was fantastic, but they broke him last night. Like, the Sharks were in that game. They were winning that game. They finally got to Jonathan Quick.
Until the delay of game penalty.
And that's what, until the delay of game penalty. So as good as Quick was, it was a major sort of hump that the Sharks got over last night. But they need to get production from people that aren't Scott Gomez and Patrick Marleau and
Thornton and
Pavelski. Yep. Hannon was involved a little bit last night. They need to get production from the rest of the team. But they're a veteran team, which I think is they're going to be able to perhaps get over this hump when they go back to San Jose.
Scott Gomez is the third star of the game, as a matter of fact.
Was he?
Yeah.
He had a great game. I don't even know if he was on the board. He had a couple of assists, but he was he's a really great player, and he's a leader there. So he's the type of player to say, listen, I've been on X number of teams that have been down 2-0. We're going back to our building. I think we have a shot, but we have to. What we did, we shouldn't forget what we did to LA, because they were winning that hockey game. They found a way to get to Jonathan Quick. They found a way around the defense. Drew Doughty played a great game for the Kings.
Number one star of the game, as a matter of fact.
He played just a great game.
Should the hockey assist be instituted in basketball and be a separate category?
What's basketball? I don't care. I honestly don't. Sure. Because it's
Michael Schur says sure.
Well, no, because it's a hockey thing to another sport, so it sounds good to me.
I'm in favor of it. I think it should just be HA in the box score.
Hockey assist?
Yeah. Hockey assist in basketball. Why not?
Yeah, but they don't call them helpers, do they, in basketball?
No.
See?
Only on what the